So as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I'm sure we have some gamers in my community, and there's a big game right now that just came out that has a lot of people clamoring on the internet. And that game is known as Starfield. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't really care much for Starfield. It didn't seem like a game that would be super appealing to me. So I have no interest in playing this game. I didn't pick it up. I didn't pre-order it. I'm probably not gonna buy it still. But it is the hot game right now that everybody's talking about. And unfortunately, there are some people who are big mad about the game. There's a feature in the game that has them really upset. Now, if something's got people this upset, you would think it would be something insanely, like, ridiculous. Like, what feature would be released in a game that would get people this super fucking mad, right? So let's find out. What is it? We have this post by Dexerto. Some Starfield players are refunding and boycotting the game over pronoun selection in the character creation menu. Chat. People are literally demanding refunds for the game and boycotting it because you can select your pronouns in the game.
Hold on. Retard break. I need a retard break. Give me a retard break for like 2 fucking minutes. Okay?
I fucking can't with these people.
Fucking retards.
What the fuck? This is so stupid. Here it is. Here's a screenshot of it. Right here. You select your player name, and we got a she, her right there. Chat. People are refunding and boycotting the game over pronouns. Chat. Fucking pronouns. In fact, I see Gay Fesh asking me in the chat, are we going to watch the man baby rant? Yes, as a matter of fact, we're going to do that right now. Check this out, chat. I saw this. This showed up in my feed. This is how I originally found out about this situation. My boy, Review Tech USA, shout out to my boy Rich. He tweets this out. I'm jealous, to be honest. I want to live in, what is this? Heel versus Babyface. I've never heard of this guy before. I want to live in Heel versus Babyface's world where life is so easy that pronouns and character creation screen cause me to rage like this. Oh boy, chat. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have a feeling we're in for a good time right now. Here we go.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda.
Oh my god, you know someone's mad when they have to take the headphones off, chat. Shit's about to get real, chat. He took the fucking headphones off. Here we go.
There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us.
What the fuck? Chat. Why is this that big of a deal? Chat. I think the craziest thing about this is my understanding, because again, I haven't played the game. My understanding of this is it's an optional feature to pick the pronouns to begin with. Because if you pick a, masculine presenting character or a feminine presenting character, by default, it just gives you male and female pronouns respectively. You don't have to change them unless you want to. So if you're someone, even if you're like this dipshit that's so bothered by the existence of pronouns, you don't even have to acknowledge them. You could literally just, I picked a male character. I want to play as a male character. Oh, there's an option to pick pronouns. Oh, well, I don't want to deal with that shit. I'll just leave it alone. You could literally just leave it the fuck alone and still experience the immersion of the game that you paid good money to fucking play. It doesn't affect anything whatsoever. Why are you crying like a crybaby, man-baby bitch over pronouns in a fucking video game? You look like a fucking tool right now, my guy. Like, what the fuck?
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know!
Hey, I take offense to that, okay? As somebody who lives in California, granted, I hate living here. It's way too fucking expensive to live here. And first chance I get, if I ever come into a ton of money, I'm getting the fuck out of this state. But, like, this isn't that big of a deal. It's not going to ruin the immersion of the game for you because the game has pronouns. You're still going to be able to get just as immersed in that environment, if not more for some people. Because here's the thing, right? When you're playing an RPG game where you have a whole character creation process, where you can make a character that looks like you, that's supposed to be an in-game representation of you, wouldn't it feel great if you are someone who uses, maybe you use they, them pronouns, for example, okay? Well, we'll say that, somebody's playing the game that's non-binary, right? And they want to use they, them pronouns, okay? Wouldn't that make the game more immersive for them? Is it so bad that other people are being allowed to be included in the experience as well? Like, what's the issue here? What is the issue? I don't understand, right? Just use, okay, you don't use they, them pronouns? Totally fine. You can use the default he, him pronouns for your male presenting character, and it's fine. It doesn't ruin the game for you at all. One setting, chat, one setting that you see on the screen during character creation for what, maybe a maximum of 30 fucking seconds? That one setting ruined the whole game for you? Are you fucking retarded?
As many of you know, I am retarded.
Unfucking believable. I've even seen people comparing this to the outrage over Hogwarts Legacy. Here's the thing. Here's my thoughts on the Hogwarts Legacy thing. I thought it was fucking stupid. I'll even be honest with you guys. I bought the game. I played it. I enjoyed it. I think Hogwarts Legacy is a fantastic game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, okay? In fact, I've been wanting to go back and play it again because I had so much fun with it. So even though I didn't agree with the outrage over Hogwarts Legacy, okay, the outrage over Hogwarts Legacy was a lot more significant. It had a more significant reason than a fucking pronoun selection option in a character creation screen. Okay? Absolutely unbelievable.
Because we're boring! We're so fucking
Thanks for the money, you fucking simp.
Thank you.
Silent Protagonist donated $2. This guy's pronouns are boo/who.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Jeez. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. Thank you for the super chat.
We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company.
Jeez.
Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost.
He's going to have a miserable time with the game chat just because of the ability to select pronouns. Let me bring up that tweet again, chat. Let me bring up the tweet that shows the screenshot because I have to emphasize this again. I have to show you guys why this person is so mad. Why are they so mad? Why? This is it. This little tiny insignificant feature that you change by hitting the Y button on your Xbox controller. That little feature that, like I said, probably appears on the screen for a maximum of 30 seconds while you type out your player name. That is what they are mad about. That is what they are this fucking outraged about, chat. They are saying that their entire gameplay experience is ruined because of the ability to hit the Y button a couple times to change their fucking pronouns. Unfucking believable.
No, no, no! Current fucking day! Fuck off! You're boring! You're fucking dull!
Like, even if, okay, you guys know my stance on, trans rights and trans issues and stuff like that. Obviously, I support trans people. Okay, I've been very vocal about that, and I stand by my beliefs on that shit. But even if you're one of these people who don't believe in trans rights, that trans people should have the right to live their lives the way they want to live them and be the people they want to be and have access to, trans healthcare and stuff like that. Even if you're one of these people that doesn't believe this, I think that even people from that perspective can look at this shit and be like, this guy's fucking insane. Like, you look like a fucking loser overreacting this way over a goddamn pronoun selection option in a video game. What the fuck is wrong with you? I see like some spot on your head where you dropped on your fucking head. Is that why you're this dumb?
You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our emotions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
He's so upset that a game that's supposed to be immersive allows people who choose to use pronouns, that it allows them to be immersed in that environment as well. He's so mad about it. Oh my god! K-Fesh in the chat says he's just mad because they don't have thumb and thumb self pronouns. Oh my god, that's so good. Jeez. That's so good. Look at him. He looks like he's about to have a heart attack over this. Jeez Louise, my guy. Chill the fuck out. It's not that deep. Dear Lord. Let's take a look at some more cope on Twitter. We have this guy here. Requested a refund for Starfield. Fuck Bethesda and fuck the political radical weirdos in the Western gaming industry. Staining with ideological clown world bullshit. What should first be foremost an escape from it? Back to Skyrim. Does this dipshit not realize that Skyrim was also developed by Bethesda? In fact, this person calls him out for it. Back to Skyrim, aka the same company. Just as artificial as not drinking Bud Light, but switching to a different beer literally owned by the same people. I paid for Skyrim 12 years ago, my guy. As if that makes a difference? What the fuck? Jeez. It's okay to have a high tolerance to bullshit. No irony. It's fine to be cool with the wokeness in Starfield. Some people have a higher threshold. Some people have it lower. But if you are to make the claim that the game is not woke, when the first thing to greet you is this weird-ass character creation straight out of California college reality, where gender doesn't exist and pronouns are interchangeable, now that's disingenuous. The game is woke and you find it reasonably acceptable, yet you'll do well to remember no extremist political movement ever stopped at reasonably acceptable. My dude, it's just a pronoun selection option. That's all it is. What the fuck are you talking about? You sound fucking insane right now. More cope, chat. Nina Infinity tweeted out, I almost refunded my game from Starfield. Asked me for pronouns. I still might. I'm annoyed about it. Update. I refunded Starfield. I had major issues with the frame rate and also issues where I would talk to an NPC and their mouth didn't move, but I could hear the audio. It happened multiple times. I may have let the pronouns thing go if the game was close to perfect. It's not. It's terribly glitchy. I had less issues with Cyberpunk at launch. Okay, so these are valid complaints about the game, right? That's the craziest thing about this, is there are valid reasons to criticize this game, but pronouns is insane. This is an insanely stupid thing to get worked up about. Fucking pronouns? Jeez. And as if that wasn't bad enough, we have Dr. Disrespect also coping about this game. Check this out. Shout out to the homie Thana. Shout out to them. They tweeted out, Dr. Disrespect was rejected a Starfield sponsorship due to his recent transphobia, and he got triggered on stream because the head of Bethesda Publishing has pronouns, I think they mean their pronouns, his pronouns, whatever, publishing pronouns in their bio. These guys wouldn't survive Modern Warfare 2 lobbies if pronouns trigger them. Oh boy. And you gotta, okay, I've actually been a fan of the doc for a really long time. Okay, like I don't watch his stuff so much anymore. I just kind of outgrew it. But back in the day, I used to be a fan of the doc. So seeing this is super disappointing. I was already disappointed with their takes on like pride in schools and stuff like that. I just kind of chalked it up with coming from a place of ignorance. But I don't think that's the case anymore. Look at this shit. So we got them. They're looking at Pete Hines' Twitter. And apparently they're like upset that they have their pronouns in bio on Twitter. You can see that, he, him. They highlighted it.
He, him, got it.
Literally says it, he, him, got it. Did you hear that, chat? Because you'll see in a tweet, I'm going to show you guys in a second, he's claiming he was taken out of context. Listen to that.
He, him, got it.
He, him, got it. Okay. Did you hear that? Can I play it again?
Him. Got it. Okay. Now everything's starting to make sense. Everything's starting to make sense now. Everything's starting to make sense. Got it. All right. I got it. So, I got to say this, Chance, for just real quick. I just got to get it off my chest. Obviously, we've been hyping up Star Citizen for Starfield for a long time.
No wonder they fucking rejected you. You can't even get the fucking name of the game right. Oh shit! Can you imagine, like, you sponsor a guy for your, like, big game and, like, they shout out a competing game? Like, of course that would piss you off. Obviously, I'm joking. That's not the reason. But anyway, let's continue.
We've been making it very vocal, right, champs? We had our team reach out. Hey, can we work with you? Can we do something? Due to past controversies, there's no way we can work with Dr. Disrespect. How about just give me, like, let me play the game when some of the others are playing it.
So he's requesting early access to the game, basically.
How about that? Yeah, that's still the case.
This is literally just cope chat. You know what this is? This is like earlier in the stream when we covered a different topic, we talked about how like a lot of these creators get these massive fucking egos to the point where they feel like they're entitled to something. This is literally entitlement. He reached out to a company to ask for a sponsorship and they said, no, we can't work with you. You've had some controversial, situations in the past and we can't work with you because of that. Well, what about, can I get early access to the game? Can you guys give me a free copy, early access to the game, right? And so they said, no, we can't do that either for the same reason. This is like a level of like cringe entitlement, like to an insane fucking degree. He's literally coping because they wouldn't sponsor him and wouldn't give him early access to the fucking game.
You are coping
this is so petty. So fucking petty, chat.
Yes, you're coping
you're acting, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys something right now.
Coping so hard.
Actually, I'm gonna try to find a clip. How many of you guys have seen, there's a really popular hood movie that I'm a big fan of called Menace to Society. How many of you guys have seen the movie Menace to Society? There's a scene in that movie where the character, I think the character's name, if I remember correctly, his name is O-Dog. And O-Dog tells the other main character, you're acting like a little bitch right now. Like, This is the scene. Let me see if I could find the exact moment. 1 second. That's what Doc is doing right now. He didn't get his way, so he's acting like a little bitch right now. Let me see if I could find it. Here we go. I need to add this to the soundboard. Because this would be perfect for several moments. Here we go. Right here.
Nigga, blew his head off in front of your face, and you ain't gonna do shit? You acting like a little bitch right now, nigga.
Oh my god! That's literally the Doc right now, acting like a little bitch because he didn't get his way. He didn't get a sponsorship. He didn't get early access to the game, so he's acting like a little bitch. He's kind of acting like a beta. Beta! Jesus.
Anyways, champ, we just had to get that off our chest.
Boo hoo. Boo fucking who, my guy. This is embarrassing. Like I said, I used to be a huge fan of the Doc. I loved Dr. Disrespect. Back in his old Machinima days, back when he was doing like, you know, Call of Duty content, like trick shot content and stuff like that. And then more recently when he was like, became a streamer, I loved the Doc. I thought he was insanely entertaining. So when I see shit like this, I'm like, bro, like, you're embarrassing yourself. No wonder they don't want to work with you. What the fuck? So he saw Thana's tweet, and he wasn't happy about it, chat. The Doc was big mad about it, chat. He even went as far as to claim that Thana was taking him out of context.
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
We literally saw you reference the pronouns in bio, my guy. This is what he said. Some of these poor young people are just depressed, no life experience, and completely misdirected by the internet. Look at my words being taken out of context here. Do we have to play it again, chat? Do we have to play it again? He's claiming he was taken. Let's play it again, chat. Just that one brief moment where he highlights the pronouns in bio.
Him. Got it.
See that? His words were taken out of context, according to him. Okay?
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Look at my words taken out of context here. Their insecurities are obvious. Politics should stay out of the video game industry entirely, along with people like this. Number one, trans people aren't just politics. Are there political issues surrounding, you know, trans people's access to, like, you know, trans healthcare and stuff like that? Yes, of course there are. But trans people themselves are not politics. These are real people that live real lives, and they want to be accepted by society just as much as anyone else, okay? That's number one. But number two, politics should stay out of the video game industry entirely, along with people like this. What does people like this mean, Doc? It sounds to me like you're gatekeeping gaming from people that you don't like or that you don't agree with. My dude, video games, just like any other form of entertainment, are supposed to be entertaining for everyone, are supposed to be welcoming for everyone. I remember when I was growing up, we wanted to be, because when I was growing up as a kid, as a gamer, gaming wasn't cool, okay? You were a fucking loser if you played video games. And I remember growing up at that time thinking, man, wouldn't it be great, you know, if more people were into video games and, you know, video games was more accepting of people and you weren't fucking made fun of as if you're a fucking nerd and a fucking loser for playing video games. Wouldn't that be great? So when I look at like modern society and gaming and how like these game companies are making these games more inclusive for, you know, men and women and trans people and shit like that, when I look at that, I look back at younger me that wish that gaming was more accepted, and I'm like, this is awesome, right? Everyone's welcome. This is super fucking cool. And then I look at dipshits like this who say shit like this, and it's like, you're not welcome in my space? That's essentially what he's saying here, right, chat? You're not welcome here because I disagree with your political views. That is insane to me. Someone who is on a massive social media platform where people from various different backgrounds watch you as an online entertainer, a gaming entertainer. How do you think trans people in your audience felt when they seen you make a statement like this? People like you aren't welcome here? You're a piece of shit, my guy. Like, you're genuinely a piece of shit for trying to gatekeep gaming away from people that you don't think should be welcome in the space. It's gross. It's literally fucking gross. Overall, just to kind of wrap up this segment, I think it's insane that people get so upset over something so minor. It's like I said before. Obviously, I'm in support of trans people. I support trans rights. I think trans rights are human rights, right? But even if you're one of these people that for whatever reason you don't believe in this, okay? I think it's an insane overreaction to get this fucking mad about a feature that you can literally just ignore. You pick your male or your female character and it uses the default pronouns and you can just stick with those pronouns and it's fine. You don't have to change the setting whatsoever. It literally doesn't affect you. It's literally the same as a game having disability settings. These do not affect you. You don't have to change those settings and you don't have to use those settings. You play the game the way that works for you and it's fine. But to get this outraged over the very mere existence of pronouns in a game, it makes you look fucking deranged. Get some help. Get your head examined because this is not how normal fucking people behave. Grow the fuck up.